Hello class, welcome to a new video. In this case, let's take the advantage to understand a little bit about one topic that is called reported speech. So let's get started. Let's analyze what's reported speech. I will show you a scenario, and this is the following scenario. Mario direct speech, these are direct speech refers to the words of Mario. Mario says, imagine Mario in the street and he tells me, I like pizza. Okay, now I want to tell maybe my brother what Mario said. When I tell this, it's called indirect speech. This is the famous indirect speech. And in this case, I am going to say, Mario said that he liked pizza. So I am telling other person about this. This is what we call reported speech. Reported speech, as you can see, we have some changes. For example, here we have present, now we have past. I use the word said that, etc. So this is how we create a reported speech. There are some interesting aspects that we got in order to understand this topic. For example, I always, when I report the words of someone, I am going to say he, she, or the subject, any subject. Said that is optional, that, and I make the report. I report the word. Or also, I may say he or she told, and in this case, I need to have an object pronoun in this case. What is an object pronoun? She told me, for example, this is an object pronoun. Told me, or she told you, or told her, or told them. We use the object pronoun in this case. So this is the introduction. Let's analyze it. I have Carlos. And Carlos, these are words from Carlos. I am tired. Okay, now I am going to report what Carlos said. So I tell my friend, Carlos said that, okay, so he was tired. That means that if we analyze the two, these are the words, Carlos' words. In this case, these are my words that I am informing a third person about what Carlos was stating. We change a little bit the verb. When I report, the present moves to the past. And this is the idea. Take a look that also I have Carlos, or he said that he was tired. Or I may say Carlos told me that he was tired. That's another way to report. So the most important in this case to understand this is that if I have the verb in present, I am going to change the present to the past. If I have the verb in past, I am going to change the verb to the past perfect. The past perfect. Remember that the past perfect is had plus the verb in past participle, just in case. If I have in another case present perfect, the present perfect, we are going to move it to the past perfect. Past perfect. So those are some of the changes that we got. If I have will, I am going to change will to would. If I have can, I am going to change, in this case, can to could, and so on. So let's take a look that I need to make a change. For example, in present, Andres, let's say that Andres, these are the words from Andres. Andres is saying, I need to study. So I am going to report what Andres said. So I'm going to say, Andres said that he, because this he is Andres. These are his words. So the Andres and this I is the same person. So he needed, take a look that everything that is in present, I change it to past. He needed to study. That's it. Or what happens if Andres says this in past? Andres, he's saying, I needed to study yesterday. So I am going to say, Andres said that he, take a look, that the past is going to change to the past perfect, that he had needed to study yesterday. This is the expression that we have in this specific sentence or in this specific context. Or let's move this to the present perfect. He's saying, I have needed to study. So I have needed to study. He necesitado estudiar. I have needed to study. Present perfect will change to past perfect. So Andres said that he had needed. So I keep in the same transformation. The present perfect goes to the past perfect. Take a look that always the verb is going to receive a change. Always the verb is receiving a change. Will. So if he says, Andres says, I will study. In this case, Andres said that he would. Why would? Because the will is changing to the would. This is the reported speech. Is to report what other person said. More examples, just for you to have an idea. The present perfect changes to the past. Present continuous to the past continuous. Because remember that everything that has present moves to the past. Present perfect moves to past perfect. Past simple to past perfect. Will to would, can to could. Modals may moves to mood, to might. Must to had to, and have to had to. So, he said, I want to watch a film. Está en presente, entonces voy a decir, he said that, el that es opcional. He, y lo que está en presente, el verbo, va a cambiar al pasado. Ese es el cambio. El cambio del tiempo verbal es en el verbo, nada más. Todo lo demás se reporta igual. He said, Jane is sleeping. So, he said that Jane is present continuous, so past continuous was sleeping. He said, I have bought a new dress. She said that she had bought a new dress. Present perfect to past perfect. Alex said, I finished my homework. So Alex said that he had finished his homework. And we may continue analyzing the examples like this. What I am stating is just that we need to always modify the tense. Siempre el tiempo verbal se va a mover uno atrás. Si está en presente, se mueve a pasado. Si está en pasado, a pasado perfecto. Si está en pasado perfecto, se queda en pasado perfecto. Si está en presente perfecto, pasado perfecto. Si es will, se cambió a would. Siempre va a cambiar un tiempo verbal.